Well, hey there, it's Friday, July 21st, and we are gonna pick back up here on the panel. We've got a couple connectors we need to change out. It's the pilot, co-pilot, control, the stick connectors from the avionics shop are different. I'm going with the Deutsch connectors on those, so I just gotta swap out those other connectors. We'll get that done. Going to start looking at getting the battery main line run up and through there. We need to get the panel main power and ground. I've got those cables and we just need to terminate those, do the ring terminators on them and get those connected. And when we get done with that, we'll stop and evaluate, see what our next steps are, and go from there. So here we go. And we're up yesterday. So it was such a short little piece of video that I didn't do it yesterday. So I will throw that in right here. It's Thursday, July 20th, and happy birthday to our niece who turns 19 today. Happy birthday. Today we are going to take a look at cutting out some of this shelf here so we can make a little bit of room. I talked about that on the previous video. And also going to look at doing more wiring. Got some of the wire harness stuff that we need to connect in. Also, I've got a I need to charge this backup battery. If it sits for extended periods, it's supposed to be put on a charger, so I'll get that done for that today. And other than that, it's just going to be miscellaneous wiring stuff. I guess we'll talk about it as we go along. Alright, got this modified here. We did just a little more of a cutout in here, and it'll be a lot easier in the future if I need to come up under here and unplug any of this stuff here, or if we have to pull this panel out, there's these two screws on each side that we'd have to remove, and it's easy to get to it from the other side, but this side was getting to the screw on the other side from here was a little bit more of a challenge. So what happens is we pull the GPS out, and then you can get a screwdriver in through here and then take that screw out from the other side. So yeah, that's where that's at. Yeah, so glad we decided to do this, and as you saw, we covered everything up and did it with the panel in place. And yeah, so moving on. And we are back to today, the 21st, and we'll get going on our list for today. We're progressing along here, and I didn't show this. I've shown this before when we did in the back when we did the trim servo. I showed making these connectors here, and these are just Deutsch connectors that I'm going to use on these control stick. On the control stick. So those come down here. We've got the end on there, and then this is the other end. We just put another Deutsch connector on that. All of our wires are marked and identified, and then we'll route those back up into the panel. We're going to work on the trim servo wire harnesses now. Well, summer is here. It's definitely warm. We're supposed to be into the upper 90s tomorrow, so I think we might try to come up earlier, maybe in the morning, and then knock off in the afternoon before it gets too hot. Big steel delivery today for our back door neighbor here. It's actually not immediately behind us, but down there is where they're building a new hangar. I heard it's like a $3 million hangar for one of the banks here in town. But yep, that stuff is there, so they're working away at that. But yeah, nice day today. All right, done for the day here, and we did get this cannon plug done here. This is the Autopilot pitch trim servo and pitch elevator. Oh man. Elevator trim servo connection. So we got that pinned out, and we just have these laying in here for right now and connected up to each of the servos. And then there's a feed that comes off this pitch servo that connects to the pitch trim actuator, or pitch trim servo, I guess you'd call it. Let's see, Autopilot pitch servo and trim servo. There we go. How about that? So we've got those all connected up and done there. And this cleanup and routing, we'll get to this a little bit later. But that was our project for today. What else did we do?
Oh, you changed the connectors for...
Oh, we changed the pilot and co-pilot. Yeah, we put the Deutsch connectors on those. And yeah, we got the P15 connector done. That's that. That's about it. Did it manage to, I got a little bit of I did a maintenance charge on this backup battery here, and actually connected it up to the panel and powered up the primary flight display and checked the voltage on it. And so it's good on that. That was one thing I wanted to make sure. There was a note in the manual for this backup battery, if it's going to be more than 9 months between use, you're supposed to do a maintenance charge on it. So we did that for a couple hours, and that seems to be doing pretty good there. So got that done, and yeah, that's what we did today. And so it's toasty today. We'll be back up probably for a little bit tomorrow too. But anyways, everybody, thanks for watching. Have a good evening, and that's it for now.